I'm Bernard Baker. I'm the president of National Self-Advocacy Becoming Empowered. Short letters at SABE, S-A-B-E, a self-advocacy organization for people with disabilities. We help people to learn what their rights are as a person with a disability, what their rights are, and what they can do as an advocate. I'm an old ADAPT member from 1983. I sit in front of Greyhound buses. I block doors in the building so that people could understand that we had the right to ride the bus. We had the right to enter buildings, and we have the right to be free. And I've learned through my, I'm gonna call it my old experience. As they say, I've reached my decade now, part of my decade. And I've learned during my time of growing up and doing the experience that I've done with ADAPT and People First and all the other organizations, is you have the right to be free. But people have got to realize that freedom comes with a price. And the price of that is nobody owes me anything. I'm still alive. I'm still able to talk and do what I want to do. I may do it from a wheelchair. I may do it different than other people. But life doesn't owe me anything. I thank God every day that I wake up. And I thank him for giving me another chance to get it right. I'm a firm believer that cane is not in my vocabulary. When somebody tells me I can't do something, I find a way to do it. It may not be the way people want it done. It may not look right to them. And I must say, I do make mistakes because we're all human. We have the right to make mistakes, but now we also have the right to tell the professionals. I made this mistake. Now I just may need a little help straightening it out. It's not to the point now that people used to tell people you can't do this, you can't do that. It's not to that point anymore. It's where you have to sit down now and discuss. The kids nowadays don't have to go through what I went through and what some of the other people went through. What needs to happen is the parents need to actually find out what their rights are as a parent with a child with a disability and as a human being, so that their children don't wind up in nursing homes or facilities that they don't want to be in, and that they can ride the bus, schools, and do whatever they want to do. But we've got to be the watchdogs to help them learn what the 8A law means. Before we got it, I couldn't ride a bus. I couldn't go to places that I wanted to go to by myself. And it gave me more freedom to be able to do what I want to do, to live on my own, which I done it, but I still couldn't ride the bus. I couldn't get into certain buildings. So it actually gave me more freedom to do what I do. A lot of people don't understand that communities can be a lot of stuff, but to me, it means being free again to do some of the things that I couldn't do. It's being a part of your community, going to church and going to wherever you want to go. And it also means if I wanted to go back to school, I have the right to do that. And I would meet some of the people that I already know if it wasn't for me being in the community. When I was growing up, I didn't have the opportunity to go to regular classes, to go to parks and all that other stuff without my parents and, without my brothers and those. But now I can do that. Once all this other stuff is over, I have the freedom to go and come when I get ready to go without having a bunch of people say yay and nay. It's our freedom. And we've got to now learn the younger generation what it means just because you have a disability. It doesn't mean that you can be thrown away or that you're forgotten about. What it's going to take is people like myself and other people that's been through it to be their mentors and to be their guides. But we as older people got to realize we've come a long ways, but we got a long ways to go. Nobody owes us anything. We got to fight for what we get. Because if you look around every day, there's always something to fight for. And that's the only way we're going to be free, is to fight for what we want and when we want it.